Surge. It started with the shooting of two known George Street affiliates on King Street last Wednesday, and by Thursday morning, Tariq Cadle from Supal Street was gunned down on Plew Street and his uncle Jason Soup Williams detained for the aforementioned shooting. On Tuesday afternoon, Cadle was laid to rest, and by 5:30, shots rang out at a yard on Armadillo Street, just around the corner from the Raccoon Street police station. Two persons, 21-year-old Ryan Arnold and 15-year-old Marvin Phillips, were injured.
The persons affected by the incident were already carried to the KHMH, so our officers proceeded to the Carl Hugheston Memorial Hospital, where they saw one Ryan Arnold, a 20-year-old Belizean laborer of Euphrates Avenue address, suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the lower back, an apparent gunshot wound to the lower abdomen. A second male person, Marvin Phillips, 15-year-old student of Armadillo Street, Belize City address, was also seen with an apparent gunshot wound to the right leg. Both male persons, Arnold and Phillips, were inside the yard on Armadillo Street when they were approached by a male person armed with a firearm who fired the shots in their direction. At the time, both Phillips and Arnold were in the company of 5 other male persons inside the said yard. The scene was processed, and there were some expended shells and a slug that was retrieved from such scene.
But 12 hours later, at about 6:33 this morning, Arnold died inside the recovery room at the Carl Hugheston Memorial Hospital. Arnold was hit multiple times to the back.
My niece called my work, and I work here, and tell me that my son get shot. They say me, he was in surgery. He got 2 shots in the back and 1 in the hand. The bullets in his back punctured all his organs and stuff. And I think that's the bullet that, those were the shot in the back, that's what was the fatal shot that killed him.
Phillips, on the other hand, was much more fortunate. He was treated and released from the hospital. He was shot to the right thigh and to the left arm. Phillips says that they were targeted because of a gang rivalry between Supal Street and George Street gangs. He recounted for us what happened.
I made a hang out in our yard, 5:30, me and some other guys made a hang out, and afterwards man just run up and we and start to shoot until we. And then they talk about how they come back for we. Once we not dead, they come back for we now fast up.
This person just came out of nowhere. He had on mask, anything?
Well, they come bare face, and not no mask or nothing. And he just come in the yard and how they gonna and start to beat it until we.
Around what?
We started run. When we started run, I started run, and afterwards I feel the shot in my foot, but I never made a pay that no man. I just got my man pan run for get to it. I never know weapon for run, and he may try to jump the fence, and when he may try to jump the fence, then shoot up in the long back, and he drop, and when he drop, and right there he stay.
But according to his mother, Marsha, Ryan was not a gang member, but simply grew up in the George Street area.
I won't say my son was a part of a gang. My son grew up West Street, George Street. That's where he lived. That's his neighborhood. I wouldn't say he was a part of George Street. But you know, nowadays, if you live in an area, right, they always say that if a gang is there, that you're a part of the gang, right? So I wouldn't say that my son was a part of any gang. No. Everybody know Ryan from West Street, George Street. From growing up, Ryan is my everything, was my everything. From growing up, he was a friendly person. You know, he likes friends. He loves his sister and brother. You know, he loves me. He always tell me that he loved me. Ryan was a nice person. For them to take my son's life like that, but God is not sleeping. What goes around comes around.
Police currently have 1 person detained for the shooting murder. Duane Moody for News 5.